Hey there, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. Welcome to day 183. We are officially over the halfway point of our BU 365-day annual challenge to do one thing every day that improves us. Today, Facebook is doing crazy things, so what you see is what you get. For some reason, they've changed. They're changing all the time, right? With billions of users, they're rolling out changes that impact each and every one of us at different times. And I inevitably get a little bit frustrated by it because I am a person that likes my habits and my routines when it comes to doing certain activities. And technology is one of those. I like to have systems and I like them to work, but I've long since learned that it's always going to change, so I need to just roll with the changes and figure it out as I go along. So we're talking about, I guess my contribution to myself is not stressing over things changing all the time, because things are always changing. Change is inevitable. So today we're going to talk about, we're going to continue to work on the contribution area and aspect of our life. And contribution, again, you got to define it yesterday. What does it mean to you? What ways and what is contribution in your mind? And one of the things I've had to do over the years is expand my personal definition of contribution, because we contribute in ways all the time. Us just existing contributes to the world either in a positive or a negative way. Whether we're intentionally trying to impact the world or not, we are impacting it by the example we set. The energy we put out into the world impacts everything else and everyone else around us. So I say, let's be a positive influence instead of a negative influence. Although we're all grumpy sometimes, and sometimes we're a negative influence. And hopefully people around us are positive, so it shakes us out of it faster. We need the whole slew of emotions to make our lives work. So today, what does contribution priorities mean? All we're going to do today is think about our action item. Actually, what did I say? My action item, and I already put it on here, is figure out what my top 3 priorities are with respect to the area and aspect of contribution in my life. What are the top 3 things I want to do? Well, one is I always want to make the world a better place. I want to make sure the people around me that I love and care about know that I love and care about and am here to support them in any way that I possibly can. And I don't know what my third one will be, but that's just a couple. But how do we prioritize contribution? If I think about all the different areas and aspects of my life, the area that's gotten the least conscious thought and consideration in my entire life has been this one. So this is a big development area, at least in a from a consciousness standpoint, for me to work on this month, because I haven't spent much time in my life thinking about, well, how am I going to contribute? How am I going to give back? How am I going to share my knowledge and wisdom? How am I going to do all these different things that are all now in my definition of contribution? Because before I just thought, hey, like everybody else, you just do what you have to do to survive and get through life, and then what happens, happens. You know, stuff's going to happen to you, you're going to respond and react to it, and sometimes it's going to be good, sometimes it's going to be bad, and, you know, without much planning and thought behind it. So this month, I will take contribution and make it a much more conscious activity in terms of setting my goals and objectives. Always had goals and objectives, but I'll be more strategic about how I set them. The topics we talk about will benefit me as much as anyone else in this part of the challenge. So today, if we're thinking about our priorities, I found a list of 10 ways to make the world a better place, because one of my priorities is to have a positive impact on the world. And so how could I possibly do that? So just to help prime the pump, which is our idiom for supersize your business today, I thought, well, I'm going to share this list to get us thinking about what are or could be some of our priorities in terms of contribution. And again, contribution is what we give out into the world, what we put into the world, right? What we put into other people. And that's a lot of times our love and emotion and attention. I think attention is one of the most undervalued, but the biggest thing that we can do for other people. I think about it with my granddaughters. They don't care if we go do a bunch of crazy things and have wild experiences as much as, am I engaging with them? Am I present? Am I paying attention to them when we're together? And what we're doing matters much less than the feeling of love and attention and curiosity and interest in them than anything else. So what's on this list? Let's grab a magnifying glass and see what it has to say. 10 ways to make the world a better place. Number 1, spend your consumer dollars wisely. Spend your money wisely. Number 2, know who's looking after your money. and how and what they're doing with it, right? Number 3, give something of your, give a percentage of your income to charity each year. You can do that. Number 4, give blood and your organs when you're done with them. I thought that was a pretty good one. I'm not sure anybody would take some of my organs. They wouldn't take my heart probably, but otherwise maybe, and they wouldn't take my eyes. Okay, they wouldn't take my heart. They wouldn't take my eyes. What could they use? I don't know. They probably use my liver, my kidneys. I don't know. One of them's kind of had bad challenges, but I could donate my organs, I guess, when I'm done with them. But I'm gonna wait till I'm done with them. Number 5, avoid that. I don't understand what this means. Avoid that pound new land feeling. I don't know what new landfill feeling. I don't know what that means. If we buy stuff and we throw it away, or we don't use it and we just throw things away and waste it. I don't know what that means. So obviously all these lists don't speak to me any more than they do to anyone else. Number 6, use the internet for good. I would say all of us can make the world a better place by doing that. Number 7, volunteer. Number 8, write a letter to your local government. Get involved. I would add to this list, think for yourself. That's a primary one. Number 9, love food, hate waste, and recycle. And number 10, stand up to everyday injustices. Be kind. Stand up. If you see somebody being picked on, don't just watch or video it on your camera and then post it on social media. Do something. If you see something that's wrong, don't just ignore it, because just ignoring it and walking away is the same as condoning that, in my opinion. So this is just a list to kind of get you thinking about what some of the things that you could do in the area of contribution are. Making the world a better place is just one way we can contribute. How could you spend your time and your energy? How could you help other people? How can you be kind? How can you just have a positive interaction and give value so you get value in return? All right, that is our topic for today. Any questions, hit me up. Otherwise, I will be with you tomorrow for another topic in contribution. Let me peek ahead and see what it's going to be. Tomorrow's the 3rd already. Core values, contribution core values. That's a good one. No, that's not right. Wrong. Erase. It's contribution thoughts and beliefs. We're going to talk about our thoughts and beliefs around contribution tomorrow. All right. I love giving you the topic ahead and then telling you the wrong topic. That's just mean. Not a very positive way to contribute to the community. All right. Have an awesome day. It's a holiday weekend here in the United States. If I can help you in any way, ask. Otherwise, I will be with you tomorrow. And we're going to talk about contribution thoughts and beliefs. Have an awesome day. Bye.